Oh shit, we're streaming.
Ooh.
That's so cool.
Together at last.
All right.
In the same room.
We are streaming and recording on both YouTube and Extremely.live. We're sharing one microphone.
We're going to be famous.
Hell yeah. Wow. In the flesh.
I know. We're neighbors, so it's,
Yeah. I need to get a proper setup is what I'm discovering.
We'll just go in a closet, get 2 mics.
Hell yeah.
Where all famous podcasts start.
Yeah. I did when I first started making comedy videos, my idea for a sketch after being freshly divorced and depressed was about a guy who was a VCR repairman who was so broke that he had to start renting a closet from his landlord. So he had his whole house in a closet.
That's adorable.
It was a fun bit. Yeah, I was proud of it at the time.
I lived in my closet for so long. It was also when I was deeply depressed.
Yeah, there's something about a snug closet, I guess.
So cute. I had
Cocoon.
a shitty mattress that I put in a closet where it was just long enough for me to sleep in. And I slept in there for an entire summer.
With an empty bedroom?
Yeah, and I just put all my clothes on my bed. And I loved it. It was perfect.
That's awesome. There is something. Well, you know what? This makes me think of Tinykin. So
nice segue.
Right. So yeah. So I had seen this trailer for this game a while ago. Have you ever played Pikmin by any chance?
No, but I've seen other people play it.
Yeah. So I thought it was a 1-to-1 Pikmin clone at first because it feels very Pikmin in the videos.
That's where you make a big ball.
No, that's Katamari.
Oh yeah.
Pikmin is the Nintendo one where you pick little plant guys and you toss them to do
yeah. So it is.
It is a lot like it, but the thing I was trying to say before was there is something about getting into nooks, into your closet, you know what I mean, there is something about that, and that game is all about exploring nooks.
Right?
It's so, I don't know, it's awesome. It's so much fun.
It's really fun.
So, yeah, I texted you saying you got to check out this demo, because I thought it was really fun. And then you said you were going to buy it, which I was like, all right. Guess I got to.
It was worth it.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, I think it's some bullshit that they just used the first half. I got through a good amount of the demo, and then I bought it, and I had to go through the demo again. But, yeah.
I agree. I hate when that happens. There's some games now where it carries over your progress, which is awesome.
Oh, that'd be nice.
And I was hoping that was going to be the deal, and
No.
It was not. But I ended up playing the level in reverse, doing it in a different order, which I was happy that is a thing you could do. And I tried to just do it as fast as possible.
Yeah.
But I couldn't find all the... Were you able to 100% the first level?
I think the first level, and then the rest, I was like,
Man, I could not... I tried. I can't find all the shit!
With the envelope.
The envelope, I'm missing an envelope, and I'm missing some of the pollen.
Yeah.
In the first episode.
With this game, I've promised myself, I was like, you're not going to look up tutorials. They're not going to go online. I'm a perfectionist with these things where Skyrim, I had to do every quest.
Oh my god.
And then I'm I'm wasting my life.
Yeah. That's a huge commitment. Oh my god.
It was ridiculous. I haven't ever
Did you
finished.
accomplish it?
No.
I was going to say, Jesus. That's people who play that, the Breath of the Wild. You can collect these Deku nuts or something like that. And there's 900 of them.
God.
And it's stuff picking up a rock and there's one
Oh.
so it's no.
It's just tedious.
You can't do that.
I feel
part of it,
I'm letting go of that perfectionist in me, and I'm like, I'll just finish it, and if it's not 100%, that's okay.
That's good. That's good.
Because you don't have to do all of it to get
I don't
through.
usually... Yeah, true. I don't usually get caught up in the I got 100% it. But for some reason with this game, I kind of want to.
Yeah.
So I might go back. I'll end up watching a tutorial just so I can get...
Yeah, because you can go back to all of the other rooms. But... We haven't really explained it.
Yeah, I know. We're all jazzed up. So it's this cool indie game that if you've played Pikmin, you think it's going to be like identical to Pikmin, but it's not. It's got its whole own thing going on. They definitely pulled from it a lot and like use the idea of like these little helpers that help you do stuff. Mm-hmm. But they don't. I played for like an hour before I realized there were no enemies in the game.
Yeah.
Did you? Yeah. It's like
I like every different part. I was like, why are these people not trying to kill me?
Everyone just wants to have a conversation with you or like give you a task. I was kind of impressed by that actually. Like the fact that it's like super engaging. You just want to explore these levels are crazy detailed. There's all like these. You can kind of go about them any way you want. Really. Yeah. Which is cool because like you can kind of like explore it in the style you like. Mm-hmm. I really love the ladder guys, the green.
Yeah.
I just love building those ladders and then jumping from the ladder.
Yeah.
So you can stack these guys up to get like a better lay of the land and then get up to higher spots, and it's just,
like each little buddy you get, like each color represents a certain tool that you can use it for.
So what level are you on? Let's
I'm in the like bedroom, like kids with the dragon.
I just got to the kitchen. Is this
it's the one after that.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, it's like you go through just a house.
Yeah.
And then you're just interacting with bugs.
Right.
And then this like weird hierarchy, like there's a weird kind of political thing going on with bugs.
Yeah.
And it's adorable.
It is very funny. The writing's really funny too.
Yeah.
I was very impressed with
kind of meta they go into it.
They have a lot of weird references too, like
I noticed.
I was enjoying. But yeah, so again, we're just like all excited. I'm
so
gonna explain this game.
You gotta play.
So you're like a little alien guy, right?
Yeah.
That's the other thing about the demo that bummed me out is they took out or at least in the thing I downloaded, there was no VO.
Yeah.
And there was none of the like introductory animations.
Yeah, no, same.
So they kind of did themselves a disservice because I while playing, I was like, oh, I have no like connection to these little guys.
Yeah.
They kind of just felt like a tool.
Okay.
But once, at least to me, but then once they added in those like animations and like you see they have like a personality kind of, I was like, oh, okay, now they feel more real to me or something.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing I kept comparing it to with Pikmin is you basically have to protect them because they get killed.
Oh.
So like you feel bad and like you feel protective. Yeah.
Your buddies die.
Yeah. So like these guys, they basically, you don't have to babysit them at all. They fly around and follow you everywhere. You basically don't have to think about them at all unless you're like just trying to use them to do something.
Wow.
So you're kind of like
toxic.
Yeah. Right? Separated from them a little bit. So that like bummed me out a little bit at first, but like I say, once they kind of added in the actual like story elements of the animations and like him talking and stuff, it feels like it feels more like a cohesive story thing.
Yeah.
But yes, you're a little alien dude who discovers basically Earth, I guess, or I don't know, maybe.
Yeah. Storyline, I don't know what's going on.
A little weird, but it's just like, oh, he's going to go down to this planet to explore. Crashes, just like in Pikmin. Has to fix up his ship, just like in Pikmin. And then, discovers these little helper dudes, just like in Pikmin. And then that's where the comparisons stop, I would say.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Everything else feels completely different. Like, it's not like a strategy game.
Yeah.
It's more of like an exploration game.
Yeah, it was, it's like, I can't even say puzzle, because it's not like you just have to like find stuff.
Yeah, it's really hard to explain, because it isn't, you're right, there's not like there's quote unquote puzzles where you gotta like, but it's more like you said, you have to like get a piece here and bring it over there to like plug into a thing to do to move a door or something like that. But it's so satisfying.
It's
like,
so satisfying
to like just explore these awesome levels that are just like super detailed, and there's like all these weird, like you say, like all these weird little bugs you can talk to. Yeah, are really funny, and man, it's a really great game. I'm blown away.
It's so good. I know, because I don't know if you have the fantasy of like being really tiny. Because I think about it way too often of like, what would it be like if I was tiny? And this is exactly that.
It is. It's like if you were like, I was a little kid watching Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Oh my God, I love that.
Yeah, that was a big like, it was so magical.
I think about that Oreo a lot.
Yeah, me too. So if you're in that world of like, like it does feel like a little kid imagination like game. I remember being little and wanting to play a game where you were it's funny because I love climbing on the plants in this game, because when I was a little kid I imagined how cool it would be to be on the leaf of a plant running around like getting stuck in a raindrop. And they made it for me.
They made it special just for you. I know. I got into when I was playing it, and then I was like hanging out at work. And I was just like thinking, I was like, if your eyes are tiny, this is kind of a sidetrack, but like if your eyes are really tiny, does that mean you see really tiny things better?
Oh, interesting.
Because like, I look at a bug and I can only see so much of the bug, but if my eyes were super tiny, would I be able to see the bug better?
I think you would. I feel like it would be,
Let's get some scientists in here
to discuss Tinykin with us.
Sometimes I just wish I had some real smart person that I could ask my stupid, like, high shower thoughts to.
Maybe we can get an expert on to help us explore these thoughts.
I'll give you $10 if you tell me if tiny eyes can see better.
That's hilarious.
That's about all I can give, though.
Oh, man. True. What was I gonna say? Man, I don't know. It's. I've put like, I think last I checked it was 7 hours into it so far.
Yeah.
Which is a lot for it. Just came out like 2 days ago.
Yeah, I told my friend, who's like, "Damn, girl."
I know. I've been like addicted to it. I haven't like gotten hooked by a game like that in a while.
Yeah.
But again, it's like, God, the level design is so good. I'm just blown away by how fun it is just to move around in the levels. It's really fun.
It's weird that it is so, like, rudimentary, like, no conflict, not even all that many puzzles, and yet you can play it for so long. Like,
and not get bored.
No.
It's very weird. Yeah, like, the most quote-unquote conflict there is like you can land on stuff that hurts you. Like that's it.
But then you die, and then it's like, it's fine.
Yeah, and then you immediately
go again.
Yeah. It's like, it's bizarre. Yeah, and like your one like special move is you can kind of glide. And so like you can just go wherever you want super easily.
Yeah.
And God, it's bizarre. I've been playing it and like trying to figure out why it's so good. And I can't really figure it out.
Because it's not even, like I keep saying it's cute, but like, like the main character looks like a Fairly Odd Parents kid. Like, it's not like adorable, like,
in fact, it's
like Japanese people make. Like,
it's not kawaii.
Yeah.
No, but like for real, it's like, it's weird. It's almost weird looking. I mean, it's charming.
It reminds me a little of Psychonauts. Did you ever play that?
I tried to play it just the other day, and I was blown away by how good the story was. And and it kept crashing on my computer.
Oh, yeah, because it's old.
Yeah. But I do want to play it for sure. It's not on Switch. Isn't that weird?
Oh.
You'd think it would be.
I guess it's just too old, because I feel like it was just a PC game when I played it a long time ago, and I think it was like the game producer, I don't know, like the company that they put it through is not that popular.
Double Fine, I think it was. I literally just looked at it the other day.
But it kind of reminds me of that.
I swear.
Dude, I'm embarrassed.
Yeah, it does have like a weird, like gangly, like.
Yeah, because they're not that cute, but it's still the cutest game.
Yes, correct. I agree. But yeah, I'm having a hard time like finding ways to break this game down other than it's super fun.
See, that's the problem with this too, is that like I like a lot of things. And so I feel like most of this game review thing we're doing here, I'm just gonna be like, I love it. It's so cute. Yeah. And I'm
trying to think of like if there's things that I don't like. It probably would be fun to have an enemy or two. Mm-hmm. Probably would have been. Wouldn't have been against that. But I am impressed that it doesn't seem to need any.
Yeah.
I will say so you have these, they have different abilities, these helpers. So there's like the strong guys that can lift anything. There's the
climbing guys.
Like the ladder guys. They form into a ladder. You can climb, and then there's guys that can like create electric currents to.
Bomb guys.
And and the bomb guys. I like using them. They're fun. Mm-hmm. But the last ones you get, the yellow ones, are the most boring.
Yeah, they're kind of stupid.
And it's like it's not a fun. So. The last ones, basically, they form a ramp that you can walk up. But what's cool about the ladder guys is that you can build the ladder anywhere you want.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
And with the ramp guys, you have to be at like a ramp node, basically.
Yeah.
So it just feels like...
It's literally fake. Just so you can like you can get the strong guys to carry something. Yeah. It's like kind of just a means to an end.
Yeah, it's the least well thought out.
Yeah. Thing. I was a little disappointed.
Yeah. So there is something to complain about.
Yeah.
One of the mechanics is kind of lame.
See, we can be negative too.
But other than that, it's quite enjoyable. I do. One of my favorite gags was in the kitchen level. There is basically like an uprising of the plebs versus versus it's like a Marxist uprising happening, and they're making jokes about like the bourgeoisie and stuff. And one of the quests is you have to put up these propaganda posters for this
ant dude.
This Marxist ant. And it's you complete the quest, and his dialogue is hell yeah, thanks for helping. Everyone knows putting up a poster will totally change people who are against your ideology. Just like totally like sarcastic. Like I don't know, I just thought it was very funny and like really like they're making like I don't know, pretty just fun jokes and like weird jokes about like I don't know, socialism, I guess, in this game, which is pretty funny.
Yeah, and then like the next level it gets kind of meta where like there's like you never see the back. It's like a 2D image.
Yes.
In a 3D world.
Yeah, so all the actual characters are 2D sprites that just pan rotate with the camera, so you never see behind them, basically.
Yeah, and these like characters were just like, haven't you seen my back? He's like, no, I've never seen your back. Isn't that weird? It's like we're 2D, and then like it's just like that meta too. It's cute.
That's fun.
But
that I also like that the whole thing is like talking about. So they all worship this human being that is no longer in the house, and it's like he's their god basically, and the whole house is like. The whole culture is built around like this stuff the guy just like left around his house, and he was interested, or he was doing science or something as far as I've gotten so far.
Yeah, he likes. It's actually funny. I was thinking, I'm like, this is my brother's house.
Really?
Like my brother loves tardigrades, which is kind of a big player in the game. Like he loves like it. It's just like. kind of crazy. And lentil flour. His wife is gluten-free. Like, I don't know. I'm like...
Yeah, there is a lot of lentil talk in this game.
There's a lot of lentils.
There's a lot of very weird specifics in this game.
And I hate lentils.
Really?
Yeah, my mom would just, like...
I guess...
Her main thing was making lentils. And it was, like, salt and lentils.
Yeah, that would be boring.
I was like, we have money. We could buy meat.
Spring for a meal. Yeah, whenever I make lentils, I'm like, lentils. And then, like, you have to eat 8 days
it's like a
worth
whole
of
bag.
lentils. Yeah, exactly. And then you do get sick of lentils.
Yeah.
Not these bugs, though.
Not these bugs.
Total lentil freaks.
They're my mom.
Yeah. This game is basically an
my
ode to your
family. Pretty much. We have to get to the room with Weezer posters, and that can be my sister.
The Weezer level. You have to pull on the string of a sweater and undo it.
Oh.
That's so funny. Man. Wow. Great game.
Great game. 10 out of 10.
I would agree. It really is like... There's a couple of things here and there where I was like, oh, it's kind of corny, but it's excellent and very, very, very fun.
But don't go for the demo.
Yeah, just if you like the first 10 minutes of the demo, don't play anymore because you're gonna have to play it twice.
Yeah.
Which isn't terrible, but like the first level is super long.
Yeah.
So it's like the first level you get to play is like 2 hours.
Yeah, it's
so you
like...
gotta replay 2 hours. It's a lot.
Yeah, just get to like that first room, see what it's all about.
Yeah, I agree.
And then you're like, okay, cool, and then buy it.
Accomplish one thing so that you're like, ooh, that was satisfying to accomplish that, and then stop dead.
If you don't like it, you're not gonna like it, but if you like it, you're gonna like it.
Exactly. Start by just going underneath that couch and go through that maze under the couch. You're gonna be so if that like warms your heart, the just the feeling of like, oh, I'm under a couch.
Look at these dust bunnies, they're my size.
Oh, I can crawl around in them. If it makes you feel that way, this game's for you.
Go for it.
And speaking of such things, I found a trailer I want you to watch.
Of a movie?
Of a new game.
Oh.
That looks insane. So I know it's can I just turn this on? Will this work? Oh, hell yeah. So this game looks incredible, and it's in the theme of being tiny in a huge world, not this. But it's like a scary game. Do you like horror games?
I like scary games.
Me too. So this is called Bramble the Mountain King. Let's do here's the official gameplay trailer. This shit is crazy. So here, you can look on here if you want.
That's better.
But yeah, this is a based on a Nordic folk tale.
It's creepy.
Yeah, so you got all these creepy Nordic monsters. It doesn't look like... I can't get a sense of how horror it is. It's rated M, which makes me think there's gotta be something going on. But yeah, you're like a little boy running through a weird miniature world.
That's also adorable.
Look how nice that looks too. It looks so fun already.
Is it a PC?
I'm not sure.
Switch?
I think it'll say at the end. I assume it's Xbox, PS, and Steam. I'm assuming.
Okay, cool. Hopefully Steam.
Yeah, these are the monsters. But it just looks so good.
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah, the fucking Unreal Engine 5 is insane. That's what they are making all this new shit on. I just love this feeling of like you're this little kid and like this huge, monstrous, like everything's like gigantic. Kid is kind of weird.
I mean, that's the scariest part so far.
That kid's face is creepy.
Oh shit. That's why it's mature.
Yeah.
That girl's hot.
Sexy ass monsters.
You get to see monster butt.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, yeah. And there's one other. Where was that? Oh, yeah. Was this the thing I saw? Damn. It might have been on. There's like a clip of it of him running from a water monster, jumping from lily pads with like realistic physics.
Gotta love it.
Oh my god, it looks really cool. But yeah, let's find out. What is this coming out? Ramble the Mountain King. Oh, it's on Steam.
Well, what? Hell yeah. How much is it?
I don't think it says.
Oh.
Bastards. Hopefully not $60. That is the one nice thing about these. Yeah, so you can like run around on lily pads and shit. It looks so cool. 2023.
2023?
Come on, guys.
God.
Although it's not that far away at this point.
That's fair. But is it 2023 January?
Yeah. Good.
Could be 2023
December.
Oh
yeah, your go-to. Should we crack another beer?
Oh yeah.
Or may I guess is
of
what I'm
course.
saying.
I know. I got it special for you.
I appreciate it so much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there anything else you've been up to? Anything going on? Anything to talk about? I'm all Tinykin out.
I know. So I am also a mobile gamer, as you know, and
notoriously,
I am the person that clicks on shitty mobile game ads.
Like got diamonds and stuff.
Yeah, and most of the time they suck. And you've probably seen this ad before of like sexy ladies fighting zombies, but it's Bejeweled. You know, like, and there's a guy, I work at a cafe, and this guy who works next door at a bar comes in and we talk, and he told me to download this game, and I was like, all right, bro, like, tell me to download the sexy zombie game, okay. And I did. And it's okay.
Really?
Yeah. I don't want to say
called?
It's amazing. Puzzles and Survival.
Puzzles and Survival.
And it is one of those games you can sink a shit ton of money in, and I'm not going to do that anymore. It's time.
Wait. What game did you sink a ton of money in?
Oh no, this is embarrassing.
There's
this game called, I think it's called Nikki Love. And it's a dress-up game. But it's so cute. It's like...
I get it.
It's like anime, and the outfits are to die for. Like, so good. And I have spent too much money on it. And I play it for like a week nonstop, and then I don't play it for years, and then I go back and then I spend another $20 and play it. And like every time
they have new content like every time?
Yeah, so it's like new stuff, but it's also like kind of unorganized, and it's like I don't know why I do
doll?
it.
Is it like a digital paper doll?
Yeah, pretty much.
Gotcha.
Like not a lot of movement, just like, and everything's ranked, and you can get really into it. And I did that. I like Googled like the right combination.
S tier. You're trying to get S tier?
Exactly. No, I'm trying to get double S tier. And it's ridiculous. But yeah, and then the only other mobile game I spend money on is Brawl Stars. But that's worth it because it's such a good game, and I'm like, you know what? You didn't make me pay for the game. I'm gonna throw you some money because you deserve
You're supporting
it.
independent developers.
Yeah. Yeah, because they definitely don't make a lot of money
off
from
using their mom's credit card.
Seriously, that's how you do it. Like, if you're gonna develop games, go for children. That sounds terrible. But you know, those
They're
kids.
dumb. They'll
They're
spend
dumb.
their money on your gems.
I did it when I was a kid. I bought so many iTunes songs.
Really?
I know. I got
Shit.
caught, and they were mad.
Oh,
But
shit.
I was such a terrible liar. I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, there must be a glitch in the system. You're getting hacked, Mom.
It's downloading all these albums.
Ooh.
I don't like any of these.
Just refund it. I don't know.
That's so funny.
But yeah, so Puzzles of Survival, it's a good game. If you like that kind of stuff, not a waste of time. But it is, you know, you have to like create like a 5 people of like different, like, you know, medic, blah blah blah
Okay.
blah.
You assemble a team of
Assemble
sexy
a team
babes.
but there's also hot guys. But also the guys aren't that hot. Like, all of the women, like, to die for. Like, beautiful women. They're all, like, the doctor is, like, in a bra. And I'm like, that is not how you practice medicine. Oh, my God. The zombies ripped my clothes off.
Again.
And then the guys were like, I've got guns. And, like, shaved heads. Like, you can tell who
I
it's...
shaved my chest for the zombie apocalypse.
Gotta stay hot. But I've been trying to keep my team as diverse as possible. Because I'm even concerned about...
Double S tier.
I'm an ally, guys.
Double S tier. Every race represented.
But so far, I have 1 POC, and they are 2 stars, whereas all of the other people are 3. And I'm like, so gotta say, I mean, I'll let you know.
Devs.
I'll let you know if it becomes less racist, but so far, the main strong character I have is named Barbie, and she looks like one. So
Did you get to name her? Or?
no, they're just named, and she's like, she looks like Harley Quinn but Barbie. Everything's pink and pigtails. It's like,
Nice.
So.
Do you think this game is designed for men or women?
Oh, for sure, women. Or, you know, women who are into that sort of thing. But even, I think lesbians would still not go for it.
That's funny.
But it is fun if you just don't think about it that hard.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
Do you get those ads for this game? I always see them where it's like I don't know what you would call him. Not a knight, but like a medieval guy is on stage, and then there's like a pile of gold, and then like a room full of lava, and then like a centaur, and you have to like pull the that game is advertised all the time.
And you want to know the bullshit about it?
What?
Because I've downloaded it.
Yes.
It's not that game.
That's what I've heard.
Like, they're just lying to you.
So, what? Why would they do that?
Because they're fucking assholes, is why. Like, maybe they get a certain amount of money or brownie points just having people download it and then delete it.
Oh,
like,
man.
that's kind of what I'm hoping or assuming, you know? Otherwise, they're just
like,
straight up.
What is the actual game?
I think it's just like a different version of Bejeweled. Like,
What the
is that it? Bejeweled with the like, yeah.
Yeah.
It's based, I think, but I also think that there might be like multiple different ones, because then there's one with a fish, like a Finding Nemo fish,
Really?
and that's also a lie.
What is this business strategy?
I have no idea, but it's never that game.
That is bizarre.
Because that game actually looks like it might be kind of fun.
Yeah, like it annoys me because I see it so much, but I can understand where it would be fun to solve the puzzle.
Yeah, it'd be fun for an hour, and then you delete it.
Yeah, exactly. But that's wild that it's not actually that game. They just made up a crazy ad for Instagram, I guess.
And that's the only game that I've ever downloaded, and it was just not it.
does it even have those characters?
No.
What the fuck?
Like, I'm pretty sure it's a completely different game.
That is weird.
I'll have to re-download it and just double check
Get
next
more
time.
Spyware on your phone.
I know. They know me so well.
They're like, she buys so much digital outfits. We have to
send her more cute shit. She's addicted.
I'm
It
trying to
would
think of
work.
like the last cell phone game I really got sucked into. I think it was that what's it called, like Neko Kitty Collector thing? Or
I've never played that.
It was, I can't remember. I don't know if that's the name, or it's like Nekosume or
Sounds
Netsume,
adorable.
but it's like you have an apartment and you set it up to attract cats, and you're just trying to attract as many cats as possible. And when a cat shows up, if he likes your apartment, you can name him and take a picture of him or her. I don't want.
Or they.
Or they. But it's very fun. It was. Like, there's almost nothing else to it than that. It's almost like an elaborate animated GIF.
That's amazing.
But I played it for hours and hours and hours trying to, like, they have like an encyclopedia of all the cats. Like,
and you just want to get all of them?
You just want to fill up the book with all the kitties.
I played a game like that where you're just a koi in a pond, and all you do is try and, like, have sex with other kois.
Oh,
and, like, get the cool babies with the cool new design. And there's, like, a lot of mobile games. I'm sitting there, and then I get to a point where I'm like, why are you doing this? You're not even having that much fun.
Yeah.
And you're staying up till 4 a.m.
I get that.
being a koi.
It is weird that there's those games that aren't even good, but they've built that almost like a slot machine thing of, like, you're just doing the loop over and over to, like, get the, like, ding that, like, tells you got a thing.
Yeah.
Super weird. Evil.
It's kind of evil. Yeah. But I would say if you need a new mobile game, Brawl Stars.
Oh, I thought you were going to say koi fish pond.
No, don't go for it. Orgy with koi.
Corgy. Koi orgy.
I mean, it's hot, but...
Oh, hell yeah.
But,
try to play this game without spawning.
These are so sexy koi fish. No, but Brawl Stars. I mean, granted.
Damn, you're talking. I gotta play it. I have it on my phone. I downloaded it. I never launched it.
It's very.
Should I do it on my
cute.
iPad if I'm gonna do it?
You know, I don't think it matters that much. Okay. I think that if you're like, you could probably try it, and then if you don't like it that way, you could move.
Gotcha.
But it is funny because it is like you are playing probably with 13-year-olds. And there's, like, I was trying to explain to Manila about the different ways in which you taunt, because it is mainly children that you can't chat, you can't do anything, but then there's little taunts that, like, you can, like, become friends and you just spin around really fast and then, like, shoot in the air and then you're like, gee. And that's, like, how you become friends with people. You can, like, set up alliances, but then they backstab you. Yeah.
That's so funny.
And so it's, like, it's so
I'm just gonna
adorable.
Spin with everybody. Yeah, everyone, like, freaked out. Who's this guy? He's not earned a spin.
He's got a level 1.
He's trying to spin on everybody.
It's creeping me out, bro.
Dude, back off. Is this guy bothering you?
But their version of "is this guy bothering you" is a sad emoji. I'm in. That's hilarious. But yeah, that's the one where I'm like, okay, they put time and energy.
It does look polished, I'll say.
It's good. And it keeps updating, which is cute.
That's cool. Is it like Fortnite with seasons where they change everything, or?
Yeah, like you can get different skins and stuff, and like every, I'd say, like 2 months maybe, they come out with a new character and a new level, like things to play. But it's mainly
like
just
whole, like game mode or like new level within a game mode.
Like sometimes new game modes. Like it started out I think as like gem grab, where you just try and get to 10 gems, and then like for 10, I don't know, like like that kind of thing. Then there's like the kind of like soccer version where you have to shoot a ball.
That's the thing I've seen.
Yeah. And then they like keep coming out with different ones where it's like every once in a while there's like instead of soccer it's basketball. Oh, and like so it keeps it kind of fresh. And then each map, like there's certain different ones you can apply to get a map you designed to be on the game.
Whoa.
I think it's kind of hard and you have to have friends to play it, but
you gotta know a guy.
Yeah, I'll hook you up.
Don't worry, I know a dev.
Yeah, my little sister's crush in high school still plays it.
Oh,
and he's still beating me in the leaderboard. And I'm like, boy, you got problems.
Gotta destroy this guy.
Right.
I just realized we have a chat window.
Wow. I thought you were going to say we're not recording.
No.
Like
I haven't made that mistake yet. That would suck.
It would suck.
That's funny. What else have I played mobile-wise? That old game where you had to cut the candy into the little guy's mouth.
Oh, yeah.
Nom or whatever it's called.
I didn't play that, but I think I've seen...
That was like an early iPhone hit that everyone liked.
I kind of like the Fruit Ninjas.
Oh yeah, Fruit Ninja was fun. I guess I've checked out on mobile gaming for a very long time. Although I will say that a lot of them look pretty good now. Like they look like legit games.
Mm-hmm.
And I did try out Apple Arcade for I did their free month, and they have a lot of.
Is it good?
Especially on the iPad, they have a lot of actually awesome games on there. I played. Actually, it was on sale on Switch yesterday for $3, so I bought it because I'm a sucker for a sale. It's called Inmost. Have you heard of this game?
Mm-mm.
It's like a spooky pixel art. It's very strange. I don't know how. It's like 3 different stories happening at once. You could play as a little kid in one part, then you play as an older man, and then you play as a knight in the past. And it's this mysterious evil comes to the town and corrupts everything, and it's just you play as the evil knight who helps the corrupt creature take over, and then you play as the old man who's trying to set things right. I think.
So you're fighting yourself?
It's not directly.
Okay.
But you're playing both sides of the war. Basically.
That's kind of cool.
As far as I can tell, I haven't gotten that far in it, but it's really, really good. It's very fun. It's kind of like a puzzle platformer where you collect. You have to have a pickaxe to break down a rock wall to get to a key to blah blah blah, that kind of a thing. But that was I played that first on Apple Arcade and thought it was great. So I should look more into.
Yeah,
into
let me know.
games.
I mean, I have an iPad.
This is true.
I don't have an
true.
iPhone, but I have an iPad.
You know, I just realized I have Terraria on my iPad too.
It's good.
Yeah. And I have it on my
a time sucker. I took a break.
Steam. Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it sometimes.
I know. I'm gonna go back because there's a part where you can start out kind of easy mode, let yourself get started, and then you beat a boss and it goes into hard mode.
Oh shit.
And you can't, yeah. But a lot of other things open.
Mode,
yeah. And yeah,
that game
it
is
gets
kind of hard.
Yeah.
It's when I got far enough where I was I built a house, I was mining, and then I ran into these monsters that wrecked me. And I need to pick it back up because I did enjoy it. I did have a lot of fun.
Journey mode.
Yeah.
Because it gives you an easy start. And I'm I'm trying to not spend my entire life perfecting things and getting all of this stuff. Like, I'm trying to let go of that.
Yeah.
Because there's so many games that I've never finished. Because I'm like, I gotta get it all. Gotta catch them all, baby. And
that is very much a video game thing of like, it's very satisfying to check all the boxes.
And I've never gotten there. Yeah. I wish I had that satisfaction, but
I don't. I've never. I do, but I do want the same, but I've never done it either.
Yeah.
It's just at a certain point, it's like, I mean, most games, it's like, you start to see the pattern so much. It's like, I've already done this 500 times.
Yeah.
Do I need to do it 501 times?
Yeah, and Terraria is kind of like that, where it's like, you discover different biomes within this world, and then you get to a point where you're like, oh, I'm just in a different biome. There's a chest with the same stuff that all the other chests have. And so I'm like, I took a break, and now I'm like right before I go to the hard mode, and like kind of have to also do a lot. But I'm like, I got really into it, where like right before I go to bed, I get a little stoned, and then I just, like, go hardcore into making, like, a really cool thematic house for these people, because you get villagers that, you can buy stuff from, and I just, like the desert, I made this cool, like, kind of, like, Moroccan themed, like, dome, like, and, like, it's just really fun just to, like, architect yourself, but then in the end it's like I just made a cute looking house for nothing. But
yeah, it is like anytime I also get invested in stuff like that. Like I love Animal Crossing. I've been playing since the first one, and like same thing where it's like I want to design my cool room. And it's like, man, it must be fun to be like a multi-millionaire where you're doing that in real life.
Oh my god.
Where it's like, I'm building a house for fun and filling it with anything I want. God damn it. We need a bug uprising, a Marxist bug
Seriously. Give all of us free
lentils.
Give us Sims, but real life.
Yeah. Let me build a house with no work, with no money.
When can I get little friends to just blow shit up and carry things for me? That's why we play video games, though. It's an escape from our shitty lives.
It's a king for a day. You're a king for a day. You can build any house you want.
Save any bugs you want.
Chat with any weird animals.
You feel like a hero, and then you go to work, and then someone yells at you.
That's what being a gamer's all about.
That and cussing out teenagers.
Yeah, you got it. You got to put them in their place.
Yeah.
God damn it. Oh, boy. Have you been watching anything? I watched something new recently.
What did you watch?
I started watching that new Game of Thrones show.
Oh.
Does Manolo watch?
Yeah.
Have you watched with?
No, I watched the first season with my father, which was very interesting because it was very sexual.
Oh yeah,
and
like hardcore, like openly
incest,
rape and incest.
Porn.
Yeah, Jesus.
And like I'm just sitting there, I'm like, cool, right next to my dad.
Yeah, it's a little intense.
And he's just like, he was like, the kind of guy that just sat there and was like cool with it, like not uncomfortable, like this is a TV show, I'm not weird.
Total Chad.
And I'm just like sweating. Like I don't even know why.
It is uncomfortable to watch.
Yeah.
Like anytime I would like watch something with my parents and I knew something was coming up,
I'm like,
like I just feel like ugh. And they're like super weird about everything. They're not chill about anything. So it's even worse. But go on. You were. Did you at least like it? Or?
I did. I have like a very I'm much more accepting of video games than I am with TV shows and movies.
Interesting.
Because I think that I like having the control because I have a little too much. Like, I don't want to say I'm an empath because that's the douchiest thing. But, like, I get too invested. And then, like, my emotions, and I have to take breaks. And, like, there's been so many things where I just, like, weep after. And I'm just like, why? Like, even happy endings. Like, I watched the movie Kajillionaire. Have you ever seen it?
I've heard of it. I've not seen
It's very good. And the ending is, like, supposed to be happy. But
Are
then
you tearing up right now?
I'm a little. I cried for a solid 5 minutes after
Dang,
it.
What happened in Kajillionaire?
Well, it had, like, a...
Was that a CISO thing? Or, like, a
I don't know.
what was it?
I don't know.
What was the other one? Fuck, I can't remember. One of those app shows.
Maybe. It was a movie, though.
Oh, okay, never mind.
But it was, like, kind of, like, independent. But, like, the girl ends up with another girl, and they seem like they're happy. But then, like, one girl's, like, damaged, and she has a lot to deal with. And she's just... And, like... me, like, in the movie, it was like, look, this is happy, they're together, she's happy, but then I'm like, but she's not, she has trauma, this girl's not, like, this relationship is not going to last because they're ignoring the fact that this girl was abused, and I just, like, cried, and I'm like, it's not gonna work out, they're not gonna stay together, it's like, every movie, and so, I tend to love comedies, Austin Powers,
Austin Powers is great.
Things where it's a happy ending and there's no discussion about maybe it's not.
Yeah.
So, and then Game of Thrones is just like a whirlwind of terribleness. Although, Melisandre.
Oh, yeah.
Helps a lot with the name pronunciation.
Yes,
now I say
true.
it's
Your
Melisandre
namesake.
Without the rough.
So true. Yeah, I had that same reaction you had to Kajillionaire with the Joker.
They're not gonna work
Society
out.
doesn't understand him.
You start tattooing. What was it like?
Damage
on your forehead. You get a Sharpie. You do it in the mirror and it's backwards.
Oh, that's so funny. Well, I guess I do the same. I definitely can watch a movie and it can affect me. I rarely, like, cry. I definitely have choked up at movies, for sure.
Yeah, at the appropriate times.
Yeah.
You're not heartless.
But it does, like, a movie can, like, sit with me for a long time and make me feel weird for a long time. That's definitely what happened to me.
And it's sometimes, like, it's, like, kind of worth it sometimes. And sometimes it feels good to have, like, a sad movie and it's cathartic. Because then you're like, at least my life doesn't suck that bad. But, yeah, I think that it's just such a commitment. But video games, I can just, like, I can choose. Yeah. And I'm always the good guy. Yeah. Like, Skyrim, always super nice, very helpful. I was never mean to anybody ever. If I offended someone, I reloaded that shit. Like, I'm too nice. So, I have control over where it's going, how it's gonna end.
Also, video games tend to, some can get you emotional, I think, but they tend to be more, they're not like, what am I trying to say? They don't, at least for me, whip up any emotions, really. It's more like an entertainment. Even when it's like something sad happens, it's still like an entertainment of a game more than like a sad movie can make you feel sad. Although a lot of dorks cry, in RPGs when their characters die and such.
Yeah, but those guys are pussies.
Total virgins. But it is like, it feels like a different thing. I don't know.
It's like the satisfaction of finishing a game is much more worth it than like the cathartic, like, ending of a story to me.
I would agree. I when I finish like a really good book, which I don't do. I don't read a lot. I know I've been talking like I read all the time.
Stop bragging.
I know, right? But like I'm thinking of like Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Oh, that was so good.
Very funny, and like it's super satisfying to like read. That is a similar feeling, because like you're like in a, I would say with, you're kind of living in a world almost, because you're building it in your brain, but like you're all in there with everyone. Kind of like with a game, even though it's built for you, you are sucked into it in a similar way.
Yeah, because I'm just reading this book by Toni Morrison called Sula, and it's very good. And I was like on my way to work today thinking like, why do I like books and not like movies?
Yeah, I mean, I do like movies, but it's like...
Yeah, well, no, I don't like movies.
I haven't watched... I haven't watched a lot of movies more than once. I will say. Fair. Like, I'll just watch a movie and then I'm like, that was good, I got what I needed from it, and now I'm moving on, and everyone's like, oh, what are you talking about? I've seen that movie 10 times, it's so good! And I'm like, it's good, it was good. But I watched it one time. And I kind of agree with you, even though I like work in like video and like vaguely TV sometimes. It's like, I don't know. I think it just has to be really, really, really good. Like, and there's just not a lot of stuff that is super engaging. Even the stuff that's good is just like sort of good.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I feel bad because I watch TV shows with Manolo, and I like do it because peer pressure. And like it's like Dexter. We watched a season of Dexter. Yeah. I will go to the bathroom, look up the synopsis, see how that episode ended, and then come back and it would be fine. Because like I just needed to know who dies, who gets in trouble. Like I need that. And so if I watch like a kind of like dramatic TV show, I have to read it or else I get so nervous.
Whoa.
But if I read it, I'm like, okay, like I know that's gonna happen. I think the uncertainty of it all is stressful to me.
Interesting. I don't have that. That's like you like watching a playthrough of a game because you can't figure out where the secret is or whatever. That's kind of interesting. You do that every time for everything?
Oh, if it's like dramatic, if it's like one of those like edge of the seat movies, you know, if it's like, I don't know, if it's like stupid and cute, I don't have to, but if it has any sort of conflict,
right,
I'm like, I gotta see how this ends. Like with games too, like with like, you know, where it's like the dialogue and you don't know which one is gonna make them happy. Yeah. I look it up because I'm a terrible person.
People pleaser.
I'm a people pleaser.
Even NPC.
I know. I'm just NPC too people. Nice.
I don't know. Whenever guys say that, that's a red flag.
That's true.
Melisande, do you have anything to tell us?
I'm nice and I don't get laid. And it's
You're
all
a femcel!
Men's fault. They just don't like a girl who pays attention to them.
I pay for every fucking meal.
All I want is some pussy. Yeah.
Well, that's interesting. That's a personality quirk I did not know about.
Yeah,
we're getting deep today.
Right? I mean,
Tinykin pulled it out of us, brought us back to that depressed closet stage.
I know. It's better than therapy right now. I love it.
It is. It's very satisfying to pop the bubbles all the little guys are in and collect them. Oh.
I know. There's like two forms of therapy. It's that game and then this very small dog that comes into the coffee shop I work at. and it freaks the fuck out when it sees me.
Really?
And I freak the fuck out when I see it. And like I barely say a word to the guy who owns it. And like he's very nice. I'm like, hi, how are you? I'm good. How are you? And then I'm like, I love you. And I don't even like dogs.
Really?
Yeah, but this dog is like, it's not even a dog. It's just dopamine on a 4 legs.
2-legged dog.
It doesn't have front legs.
No wonder you're obsessed. Wow. Well, we've done an hour. We should probably wrap up.
Done an hour. Okay.
Yeah, I'm getting hot. I need to turn that AC back.
It is toasty.
Getting a little slimy.
I know, and I forgot deodorant
Me
today.
too. I was worried you'd notice.
No,
Wow,
it's
good.
cool. I
I'm
just
glad
smell
we're
mine.
both, no, I did.
We're
glad we're
both
both
disgusting.
scumbags. I had to rush
Yeah.
and brush my teeth before we got here. It's a whole mess. This is what happens when you work from home. You know, you forget to be like a normal human
I
being.
know. The only reason I still own makeup is because I'm in the service industry.
Yeah. Wow, another thing guys don't have to deal with. Man,
Sexism, bro.
so out of control. Well, I hope you improve. First of all, I hope you improve the diversity of your team in
Me
what
too.
is it? Fuck girl puzzle bash. What is it?
Oh shoot! Puzzles and survival.
I'm gonna look this up as soon as we end here.
Maybe I'll actually spend money just to get a
breast reduction.
Yeah. Oh, they should offer that.
I need to upgrade the speed of my doctor.
Let's reduce her dick.
Damn it! What a sacrifice to make. Oh my god. All right. Well, this was fun. Go buy Tinykin, folks.
Go buy Tinykin.
Support cool independent games. That's what it's all about.
And play Psychonauts.
Oh yeah, man, the camera wouldn't stop spinning. I don't know. I couldn't fix it. Oh, real quick. I returned the Steam Deck.
Oh, was there a problem? Because I saw that there were problems.
I'm gonna tell you my thinking. I was meaning to tell you this. First of all, yes, the L trigger was not working correctly. It's always a bummer when you get a new piece of tech and it's immediately broken.
Yeah.
It's like, come on. Especially for that. It's like so expensive. It's like too much money to have like
to have a
piece.
simple problem.
Yes. Then I started going through my library of games, and it does a thing where it's like verify that it works on Steam Deck. And then there will be ones that like have like a warning symbol basically, and it tells you, gives you like a list of check boxes of what works and then what's an issue or whatever. So I bought Psychonauts because I've heard for so long that it's an amazing game. Specifically because I don't have a Windows machine, so this was like my Windows computer.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, I finally get to play Psychonauts. I'm excited. And I looked. It was one of those warning ones. But the only warning was like, oh, the text might be hard to read because it's like on a handheld.
Yeah.
And then also, it'll have icons that it'll have like mouse and keyboard icons instead of Steam Deck icons. I'm like, all right, yeah, that's fine, whatever.
Yeah.
It literally didn't work. Like it just the camera spins around the character nonstop. So I'm like, that's super annoying. And then I looked, they have like the community can like make custom controls and like upload their own controls.
Oh, like mods?
Which is kind of cool. But none of those worked either.
Oh.
So I was like, all right, that's depressing. So
Strike two.
Yeah, so I returned that. And then I was like, well, let me like start downloading my library of games, which is like the one feature I was very excited about. I was like, it's so cool that to buy like a brand new system and immediately have like 20 games you can play on it. Most of them didn't work very well.
Oh.
And it was like, and even ones that were like check, ready to go, ready to rock. Like I tried to play Stacklands, and it's like, it was like broken. Like it was not playable. It was like totally weird. Like you couldn't, like it has like a touch screen. It was like the obvious choices to
easy, yeah.
But it didn't work, and like I don't know, there was just all these weird annoying things. So I decided that I'm going to bite the bullet and I'm going to buy myself a gaming laptop. Full-blown PC gamer, baby.
Dude.
Hell yeah. So I returned that, and that's going to be I'm going to save, maybe by Christmas. I'm thinking I'll buy myself a nice Christmas present. The low end,
yeah,
but good enough. I need to be able to edit video on it. That's my excuse. So like if I can game on it, that's awesome. I should be able to also use it for work, you know, so I'm being an adult and not like just buying more video games. But I want to play Elden Ring very badly. I want to play Psychonauts very badly. There's a couple others. Red Dead Redemption 2 just went on sale.
I've never played
I've heard it's excellent. And the bad guy's name is Micah, so...
Perfect.
Hello! Literally calling my name.
Call my name on it.
Steam Deck, call me by my name. But yeah, that was disappointing. But I will say, when it worked, like the games that worked on it, it is awesome.
Yeah.
It is sick.
Okay.
But I would wait.
Maybe just wait till they fix it.
Exactly.
It's
and
still prototype.
Exactly. They're already talking about Steam Deck 2. Like, what they need to do, straight up, is like, I think they just need to, I mean, they have to wait till it's more popular, but what I hope happens is it becomes, like, popular with people who have Steam, and they just require people to have some kind of Steam Deck option in their game, or at least a legit version of the check mark it works on Steam.
Yeah.
Steam Deck, because a lot of them
is just lying to you.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, it'll work if you figure out how to make it work, but it's not like a Switch game where it's like you buy the game and it works perfectly.
And it just like is.
It's like you have to, like you literally have to like reset everything up in order to get it to work. Like no. That's not what I'm trying to do on a handheld.
No.
Like on a computer, that's a little different. It's
don't lie to me though.
Yeah. It was like none of the reviews really like brought that up too much to the point where I'm like, you guys all got free Steam Decks. Like, that's what's happening. You all got free Steam Decks. You're like, this is cool. I agree. I'm sure they gave you a list of 10 games to try that work perfectly.
That were the ones that worked.
Yeah, it's like,
yeah.
I get it. It's definitely cool when it works. It's fucking awesome. And it feels great. And, like, the menus feel nice. It's definitely going to be legit eventually. But I would not jump for it.
Yeah.
Especially because you actually have a gaming PC.
Like a laptop. Like a thing that works relatively well.
That's what I want to get. I want to get like I want to do like 4K video so I can edit, and then I don't want to drop a ton of cash, but it's like the low end ones aren't that much more than the Steam Deck. Like you can get like what seems like, especially because I just want to buy like a back catalog of games. I feel like especially a $600, $700 laptop could pull it off. Yeah. Maybe. We'll see.
We'll see. But if you ever get Psychonauts, I'll play it again and we can talk about it.
And there's a Psychonauts 2 I didn't know about.
I saw that.
It looks very good too. It's like fairly new. It's like 2018, I want to say.
Yeah.
But man, when I was just watching the opening, I want to say sketch. The opening video thing. I was like, damn, the writing's really funny.
Oh, it's so good.
I was very impressed. And I'm actually pretty impressed with Tinykin, too. Like, maybe it was like, man, why I should get, like, a writing packet together and try and do, like, game writing. That'd be fun.
Yeah, I think they both have that same vibe of just being really... like having a humor about it. Yes.
And but the timing on I was just very impressed. Even the VO was like very good. Like, they did a good thing, those folks. And I'm excited to play it. It actually, even with a camera spinning around making me dizzy, it was like, oh, this feels good. Like it feels like a cool platformer. I love platformers, man.
They're good.
All right, let's get out of here for real.
Yeah.
Word. Another one in the books. Gamers rise up, y'all. Keep on rising.
The coolest name.
Coolest name in gaming.
Very descriptive of what we do. Yeah. Very aggro.
Constantly rising up. causing absolute havoc. Woodstock 99 levels of havoc. Did you watch that documentary?
No.
Oh man, you should watch it. It's pretty good.
I like documentaries.
Yeah, that's a good one for sure.
I don't even have to Google the end.
the end is they literally riot, which is wild.
Love it.
All right. Thanks for watching, y'all.
Yeah, I love you.
Love you so much. Oh my God.